Hello guys and welcome to some war in the east. Now in a group of 10, he managed to break through our front line which he had established and capture the city of Luv. But it could have been a lot worse for us because he could have pushed on and captured this railroad junction which would have put all these units over here out of supply. Because as you can see, these two railroads both meet in this one city and the only unit that's defending it is an air base. So yeah, that would have been pretty bad. Now, first of all, I'm going to move you guys back because still our vehicle pool is still pretty bad. We have 33k, sorry, and we need 76. So not really too good. Let's go back. Nope. Do that the guy with that actually has supply. Maybe then you can move back. This security battalion I don't really mind too much because it's only a battalion and they're probably going to get destroyed anyway. First of all, let's look at the losses screen. So this the Axis losses, we've lost 22,000 men roughly, 350 guns, again ish, yeah. 173 tanks and 26 self-propelled guns or armored cars. We have lost 76,000 men, 777 guns, 947 tanks, and 300 self-propelled guns or armored cars. Now, our losses, wow, the Germans have lost, or Axis powers I should say actually, 46 aircraft, and we have lost 601. Let's see, what are we, mainly from this turn actually, a lot of I-153 is getting destroyed. And also I-16 Type 24s, a lot of them have been destroyed. Let's look at destroyed units. 45 regions, yeah. And we've lost one AA regiment. Now, there's also another difference between Germans and the Russians, is that when a Russian unit is destroyed or shattered, they get removed from the map. They don't exist anymore. However, when a German unit is shattered, or I think also maybe when they surrender or something, they're like a shell of them will go back to the furthest most like over here on the map, and they will be like rebuilt. So, but for the Russians, the unit just does not exist anymore. However, the Russians have the ability, when I press Shift B, I can actually build new units, right? And they cost admin points to build. So we have 30 admin points, and we have 20. So let's replace the AA brigade that was lost. And I probably anti-tank is probably better, but oops, no. Oh well, too bad. Built the anti-tank anyway. Right, and this so you can see what it's made of. That's so it take. I think it takes 5 turns for it to be built. It's got its morale 41 because it's based off the Soviet morale at this stage, and the Soviet morale is pretty poor. I think the Germans have like 70 or something. It's pretty poor, and it gets attached to Stavka, and right now it's only got 7 men and 1 gun, and it's got some anti-aircraft guns in it. So we'll just leave that there, and over the few turns it will start to get men and supplies and stuff like that. And also I forgot to get these guys off a train, so now they're still on a train. It's pretty bad. Let's get you off the train. Anyone else on trains? Yeah, you guys are on trains. Off train. Should have done this last turn, but I completely forgot. Nope. I don't have enough strategic points. Move points. Still moving? I don't know what. Yeah. Nope. And you guys are still moving. And also, if I was playing this game in a giant campaign, where are my factories? Okay, so Stanislav, right, has a factory. Well, and Prosukov, I'm pretty bad at this. I should be able to, in the campaign, be able to move this factory away. And there's one of these. Nope. Oh, nope. But anyway, you can also see. So I got a rail capacity of 1,000. Oh, maybe that's why. I think it costs like 1,000 rail capacity to move a factory away. But and you should be doing that as soon as possible. Like, you know, moving the factories away from frontline cities like these two and back, and so you can continue producing stuff. Because I don't think you can build factories, but I could be completely wrong. But anyway, let's just go back to this. Turn off factory mode. Can I assign you to the nearest? Oh, what else? I'm gonna create a fortified. Oh yeah, no, do I? And I can't assign it to a HQ yet because it's still being built. We'll just leave that. Now, going back to this, I want to pull people away from this because if he captures this, then all these guys are out of supplies. So, and I don't want to lose all these troops. So I'm gonna see if I can rail. No. Oh yeah, that's another rule. If a German unit is next to like a railway line, so just like here, right, I can't actually use this railway line. The supply actually technically ends here instead of like right there. So even if you move this SS unit here, it still would be in big trouble because then I couldn't supply all my units to here. This is where the supply stops because the German units block the supply over there. But anyway, I'm just trying to think what is the best way to move my units. Okay, first of all, get the army out of here. Be back. Oops, no, I moved everything but the army now. That's not gonna be good. Hopefully I can move one of you guys. You have no movement points because you're not in supply. Let's move you there. I can move the security battalion back. Because I want to keep some units here. But like how many? And so I got 2 HQs. I'm gonna move this guy here. I'm gonna move my airbase back, way back. And because I'm dumb, I didn't notice that this mountain unit was actually part of these guys. I'm gonna move mountain unit here. Use the river as kind of defensive line. Also got this defensive line. I'm not sure if I should move them up or not though. You're just a part of the staff class, so you. Or maybe I can assign. Let's try and assign you to the nearest HQ. Okay, so they're part of the 30th Rifle Corps over here. Or maybe I should move it to actually a tank corps HQ. That'd probably be better. And also you can set colors for your for your units to help like distinguish them. So obviously, like white means it's part of the part of High Command, but these paratroopers are like kind of like a yellowish color, and that means they're part of the Airborne Corps. But right now, like all my units are green, which is a bit hard to distinguish which units belong where. So I'm gonna actually like to show you how to set colors. Let's get you are part of the 30th Rifle Corps. Oh, very good. It's selected. That's why. Let's get you. I'm gonna set color. Red component. So let's say we've got 200 red. Green component 0 and blue 0. Okay, just make it pure red. And all of its the subgroups all go red as well, so you can easily see like what units belong to the HQ. Also, and this is also important core because it's my mechanized core. So I can actually set the color of this to be blue, so go 0, 0, 200. There you go. With dark blue, so I can see that this mechanized core is all blue. And also I could have attached this to my mechanized HQ. But if I look here, oh, and also okay, another thing, I can set how much how much I want the units to be, like how strong I want the units to be, basically. So right now I set them at 77. I can make them 100%, which I'm gonna do because I want these troops to be as strong as possible. So right now, because it was on 77%. We only had 178 of the vehicles that we needed, to be fully motorized, right? And because we're not fully motorized, our divisions will not move as quickly. So now it's 100% instead of 77. Now we have 749 of the vehicles, and we can also now compare. This is what the template of the division is compared to what it actually has. So for some things, like armored cars, we're really short on right now. We only have 9% of the armored cars that we should have. We have 265% of the light tanks, though, to make up for that. We should also have some heavy. We have two heavy tanks, which are. If we go back to this screen, we actually have some KV-1s. We have 2 of them, which is pretty good. Which will hopefully stop the Germans. So I need to make a new line somewhere. Just like slowly giving ground, but not too much. Oh, and also, okay, while I'm here, I'm going to show you how to make a deliberate attack. Now, Grip has just been making hasty attacks, which means I just click there, and then I make a hasty attack. But you shouldn't be doing that. You should be holding Shift, right? And then you mouse over the units, right? So that if you see over the right, I don't want to move my mouse because otherwise I'll select more units. You can see over the right what units will join the battle. And now the 36th Rifle Corps will not join in because it's a HQ basically, and so they won't join the fight. And then I move over the Panzer Division, move over the Panzer Division and then attack. And then all these units will attack. So let's just pause. So now, because all these units attacked, we had such an overwhelming number of men. We had 85,000 men attacking them, and we took really comparatively low casualties for that. Actually, we took 705 men lost, and the Germans actually lost more, 1,178. We lost 91 vehicles, and we had an attacking force of 562 vehicles attacking, and the Germans lost a lot of their vehicles. This Panzer Division's not really Panzer Division anymore. It's lost 51 of its 87 vehicles, and they also had some support, but we did pretty well. We lost also 6 aircraft, but anyway. So that was really good, and that was my first attack. And also, talking about attacks, now I should check. Oops, I should also check. Yeah, you got renamed. Now I should be able to see this on the OOB units. We should have a guard unit, I think. How's air groups now? Gee, I'm just looking for it now. What was it called again? There's a reserve unit. I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is now a guard unit. I don't know. This got renamed. GS. I think there's GS stand for guard, and then there's this. Well, it's done pretty well. 134 ground kills, so that's pretty good. Oh, but I should also instead of let me just try this again. Instead of so the Germans have SS units, right? That's their elite units. For the Soviet Union, it's guard units, and there's several ways on how units become guard units. Like for aircraft, I've forgotten how it really works, and I think this is a guard unit, but I don't know. But I know how it works for ground units. Now, if we go back to OOB, go to battles. No battles. So just go back to units. Should be a win. Yeah, 1 lost. Okay. Okay. So is this? I think this is the guard unit. So it's 186 battles altogether, which I think this makes them a guard. And technically, Starker is also part of this, but they won't become a guard. Units. This is to armies. Okay, so our best like fighting unit is the 81st Motorized Division. It has won 18 battles and only lost 4. Now, this should become a guard division at some point, because I think it meets the criteria. The criteria is that it has to have over like 10 wins, and you can't have like a certain number of guard units, but we only have one, I think. And it must have 2 more wins than losses, so it's only lost 4. So therefore, I think the 81st motorized division should become a guard unit at some point. Let's exit. So that's how units become guard, and then they just have to wait until Starker probably recognizes them. I don't think. Oh, maybe they can be. Oh, but then the other unit got guard status. Need to check this. Anyway, let's complete this with a attack on with this. No, you got only 3. I keep on getting confused. This 3 is attack. It's got 12 defense, so I won't do it. Need to form a new front line though, somewhere. Romania's going to enter the war soon, which is going to be another problem for me because there's still large sections of the front line that are undefended. Oh, here we go. No, can you go off train? No, you're still the guys that, yeah. Tank divisions that are just in reserve. You 2 on trains. No, I can't. Oh, okay, I can't get rid of them. Let's leave them there. I think, okay. Move you guys though. Yeah, I'm gonna move these guys down here. Move the HQ. I'll just move them in for now. Pretty weak, but anyway, at least they're not completely undefended. These I think these are Germans. Yeah, these are German divisions alongside the Romanians. It's just gonna make their attack even worse for me. Now I'm gonna. I don't know. Got 1 at. Yeah, this unit's it's only got 1 attack power. I really don't want to be fighting here because, as I said before, as soon as any unit gets here, this railway line becomes unusable, and then all these units will be out of supply. Oh, here we go. Here's the 81st Motorized Division. So it's good. It's got its maxed out on vehicles, which I wanted. Do you have anything good? Some rifle squads. Quite a few of them actually. What? Oops, no. Don't know. You don't have any heavy tanks though. Cavalry tank? What's a cavalry tank? One of these things? ED tank. Anyway. So let's just stop looking at that. Let's go there. Still, there's an anti-aircraft unit which is all by itself, which will be punched through immediately. You part of the 6 men mechanized corps, which is already over here not spying its men, which is really great. Get rid of you 2. Oh, can we? Oh, we're gonna invade Romania because why not? Yeah, we're gonna start invading Romania. I think that means that they joined the war, and we can shorten the front line a little bit now. Good, there we go. Should I also start attacking Romanian units? And I keep on don't keep on forgetting like me. 6 is attack, not 49. 49 is the number of movement points. And they got 12 defense. Let's pull back. Let me check. Where? Oh yeah. I'm forgetting forts levels. You do have a fort level. But I'm going to pull you back anyway because they've captured the railway line, so you're probably not going to be supplied too well next turn. Fort levels. Okay, and also by the way, 0 fort means that they've started building forts, but it's not a real fort. It's not like anything. And also, if a German unit captures a Russian fort, that means the fort is destroyed. It goes back down to I think so. You can't unless if maybe. I think the level 4 and level 5 forts can remain intact afterwards. So Sevastopol is a level 5 fort, and I think Kiev is Kharkov. No, Kiev's only level 0, but the forts around it. This is level 3. So yes. Anyway, got some mounted units here. You're unready for battle. Mechanized units, which can help hold this river and probably this railway line, or do I want to move up? Okay, so I got this mechanized unit over here. Let's move there. Let's go there. And move the tank unit here. The HQ back. Move you here and then reassign you. Okay, you're tired now, the mechanized corps, which is better. Oh, and also I should be checking, there's a command limit or something. Command I don't know where it is. Subordinates. Yeah, so I can see what is attached to it. Is there like a command? No. Okay. There's a command thing that says how many units basically you can attach to it, right? No. Okay. Anyway. And also, we can also just have a look at the Major General. There we go. Let's say look at how good he is. He's got 3 in political, 4 in morale, 4 in initiative, and 4 in admin. Pretty good in mechanized infantry. And he hasn't had any victories or defeats yet. And if we can dismiss him if he wasn't too good, he's okay. I think he can get better units. So I don't know. I should check what Goering and oh, not Goering, Guderian and Manstein. And compare them to Russian leaders. They're probably the best though. Let's move this. Oh yeah, I was planning the following defense around here, but anyway. Let's move the HQ. Yeah. With the infantry division here. We've got really weak parts of the line. I'm gonna move you back. Oh, but you do have a fort there. Decisions. No, you can't move. Routed units. Oh, and also, one thing, you should be putting routed units next to your HQs. Or they should be in supply of your HQs. Where's this? See? And then, I need to get a good balance, like there. So, they can still receive supply, and then that's how you get them out of being routed. Yep. Also, I should be checking with isolated units. You isolated is your no, but you are not the army with rifle corps there. Ah, this is pretty interesting. How many units do you have? Okay. You only have 3 divisions. Then what? Are you complaining about something? Yeah, why are you at? Who's the 6th Rifle Corps? And there's there's also 1 division over here, which is part of the 6th Rifle Corps. I want to move you closer, but not like. How about here? Nope. Doesn't work. Oh, okay, this is pretty annoying. I'm gonna have to. This unit's unready. I'm gonna put you on refit. Let's move you across. Let's move you down. So you're part of the getting supplies. Still got blank space here though. Can't rail move anything because I've run out of rail movement points. Dog. I don't know. Should I pull back? Sorry. I mean, I'm just thinking right now. So this is obviously probably not too exciting for you guys, but anyway. I'm trying to think. So I probably shouldn't actually be setting my front line up here because, as I said before, you can't use the railway line if a unit's next to it. But anyway, no. Give it up. I was thinking short on the front line there. You though, they can stay there. Actually, no, you can't, because the railway line again goes through there. Go around. Front line going good. I want to make this German unit surrender, so let's do the same thing as before. So, and as you can see, the squares mean what units can actually fight in this battle. So we only have 3 divisions attacking, but they have held on, and we lost 44 vehicles, so not too good. Really want to destroy this units here, but I cannot. I could also show on the front line. Maybe that's what I should do. Any of you guys move? You should be able to, yeah. There we go. We can fix that up. If I get pushed back, but as long as we got units there, it would slow down the Germans. That's what we were trying to do now, slow down the Germans before they can take the important stuff. And I want to start moving units away from here, but I can't because of the rail. I want to move them by railway. Oh wait, these units can't use the railway as well. And the Hungarians are going to join. Can I move into Hungarian territory? Why not? Why not? There we go. We're invading Hungary right now. But the only way you can get so the Hungarians to surrender, or the Romanians, I think the Finnish different, is by taking the capital, or by a certain date. I think it's like after 1942, if you've captured like important cities like these ones, not things, and like Constanta, then they can surrender. But the Germans can put like SS units in the capitals, and it makes them like harder for the Romanians to surrender. Also, Bulgaria to simulate that they actually just surrendered, really without doing too much fighting. You can actually put as soon as the Soviet Union unit is along the border with Bulgaria, they will surrender, and no units, not German or Soviet Union, can enter Bulgaria. Same with Yugoslavia. As soon as you get a unit along here, they will surrender. I'm not sure if it's actually being held by the Italians right now, and then there's some stuff that happens there. But anyway, back to the important stuff. I think I'm going to end my turn soon. But there's still this problem, because he can just move there, and then these guys get out of supply. You guys aren't in really the thing to be finding. You're unready as well. Keep on trying to move you up. I want to move my mechanized units, but no. I think we're just gonna have to leave it at that. Let's try and use the river. Yep. Okay. I'm still thinking. Is there anything else I want to do? Let's just have a quick look at the event log. Some divisions unfrozen. Nope. Units getting converted. 10,000 vehicles were added to pool. So this to the vehicle pool. We still need a lot more. Things getting built. Oh, also factories. I may talk about them for a little bit. Now, so we'll find a unit that we want to talk about. Let's go Let's just have a look at, no, pressing wrong buttons now. Actually, no, let's go back here. We have 3,000 planes left. They only have 1,000, but they're much higher quality. And I think this means that the Romanians and Hungarians are finally in. The Italians are still in Zagreb in Croatia, but they weren't moving any further. It's no, I'm keeping background screen. It's not what I want. Production. Here we go. Now, my limited knowledge of how production works. So let's get the KV1. Okay, so we got Leningrad and Chernivtsi. Oh my god, yeah, those two cities basically have a capacity every turn to make 28 vehicles, and well, 28 vehicles for Leningrad and 3 for the that city. Yep. And then they should also we need to do one that's on map, because then also factories have a way of expanding, right? So, you know, to simulate that you can like make factories bigger and all that. Not Germans, because they are Lend-Lease, they're completely different. They should. Are you on map? Nope. And you should be moving factories away from the front line so they can continue to expand and make more vehicles. Because you can actually simulate that, like German, no, the Russian production by you can make 226 vehicles a turn basically. T-34s in a turn. It is possible. Nope, pressed the wrong one. Let's go. Yeah, is it Kharkov? Yeah, here we go. So Kharkov right now has the capacity to make 52 vehicles, 52 T-34s a turn. Sorry, rail. No, I don't want the railway. Nope. Well, you know, because I am still a noob at this game, I need to learn how the production works. But yeah, it's something like that. And yeah. Oh no, here we go. Capacity. Yeah. So right now we have the capacity to make 60 T-34 threes. T-34s. Alright. No, this is 1943 version. That doesn't count. No, we'll just take heavy ones. So we have capacity for 31. Right now we've got 7 in the pool. We built to 8, and we have 21 units that require them. And then we have 23 ready and 14 damaged. So yes, that's kind of really brief look, because I really don't know how production works on how production is, well, in my mind, it's meant to work. Anyway, okay, I think that's it. He's nowhere near our well, the Romanians are going to get close, but he's still far away from our victory locations. And I still haven't fixed the problem with this. It's Panzer Division. I mean, it's all by itself. But these two squares are underfed, and I'm probably just gonna have to leave it like that. Nope. Unless I can move one of these guys back. Actually, I'll move one of you guys back. The HQ out here. And I don't want to move you because you're on a fort. Still this. I'm just gonna have to move the unready unit. No, but your HQ is up there. Something I can move. I'll move the paratroopers. No, I'm just gonna have to leave it open, which is pretty bad because this is not an important railway line supplying our troops. Yep, there's nothing I can do. Just leave it like that. Okay, and I'm gonna end my turn. Let's end turn. And let's see if the front line. We'll probably just capture this bit of the front line. Yep, and also a bit of Hungary. But that's it, guys. You should go out and check out Agrippa's channel to see what he does next. And we are now on turn 3. So see you guys. Bye.